Hi, guys and gals. Al Smith here. Today, we're going to talk about using Kokish with the negative two heart in response to a strong two club. This is probably the ultimate convention that you can use in response when your partner opens with a strong two club. Let's take a look at a couple of things here now. Okay, why do we want to do this? Well, there are several challenges that we've had with the other conventions like two diamonds waitings. Okay, but what Kokish does, it gives the opener bidding sequences to show different strengths of balanced hands. Like waiting with two diamonds waiting, it allows you to show a balanced hand with 22 plus points, but Kokish allows you to show 22 to 23, 24 to 25, and so forth. So you can get a very explicit description of the hand. It also allows you to handle those problem hands where you've got five card major, four in another suit, and you've got the requisite number of points or shape to open two clubs. But if you open two clubs using two diamonds waiting, you don't have enough bidding room to properly describe the hand. So what this Kokish does is gives you a capability of describing these hands in a very explicit manner. And the third thing that it does, it allows the declarer, the one with the strong, to be the right-sided declarer, the one with the strong hand, to be made the declarer more often so that the weak hand isn't the declarer. It actually improves the ability to make the contract by half a trick. And also gives the responder some real benefits too, be the ability to describe a strong responder suit and to respond with no fit to the opener suit. And by using the two hearts negative in conjunction with Kokish, it allows it to differentiate between 0 and 2 point bust hand and a 3 to 6 high card bust hand. A 6 high card bust hand would be four jacks and a queen. All right, let's delve into this a little bit more. I'm sorry that my animation isn't working, but it all got deleted somehow. I don't know where it went, but we'll just forge ahead. Okay, let's look at the responses after a strong two club. Okay, and let's just go through this. Two diamonds is a positive weighting bid. It denies all of the following responses. Okay, two hearts is the first negative. It says it has no ace, no king plus one, or two queens plus one. Okay, so that allows us to say we've got a bust hand. Okay, two spades says we've got five plus spades with the ace, king, ace, queen, or king, jack, queen. Now you might say, why do we want to restrict this to a suit with ace, king, ace, queen, or the king, queen? Well, because the opener is the one that's got the strong suit, probably has a strong suit or very strong balanced hand with trick-taking ability. And what we want to be able to do is show trick-taking capability. So we want to be able to guarantee that we at least take one trick in the bid suit and that the suit itself is potentially runnable. Okay. Because we're using two hearts as the first negative, two no trump is used to say I've got five plus hearts with the appropriate strength, and three clubs and three diamonds are used to say they've got a six plus card minor suit with the requisite strength. Okay, and we use six instead of five because it's one level higher than for the majors. Okay, and that's consistent with needing to take 11 tricks for a game in a minor versus 10 tricks in a major. Okay, so let's go ahead and I got to back up. Yes, where is the previous? So previous, where did it go? Oh, there's previous. Okay. Okay, if the responder bids two hearts, it says negative and it's waiting. Okay, if the opener bids a suit, okay, responder bids and will bids in the priority sequence will be with a fit. Okay, opener still the two club bidder has bid a suit. With a fifth, the responder is going to jump raise the opener's suit. So if he bids two spades, if the bidding goes two clubs, two hearts, and he goes two spades, saying he's got a spade suit with three cards in that suit, and a bust hand, that's 0 to 6, uh, jumped to 4. Bid game. Okay, if it's a minor, jumped to 4 of the minor. What this does is tell the opener you've got a bust hand, but you do have a fit. Then it's up to the opener to decide what to do because you've pretty well fully described your hand. Okay, with no fit, the responder is going to do one of several things. With a 5+ card major suit, he's going to bid 3 of that suit if possible. Okay. Or, he may bid with a good-looking minor suit. He's going to bid 3 of the major suit. Okay. If he's got a balanced, crappy bust hand, he's going to bid 2 no trump. Okay. Saying, I don't have a suit to name. Okay. And with anything else, what they're going to do is bid the second negative. Uh, and what this says is I've got a really crappy hand, and you're going to bid the lowest of 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, or 3 no trump, whichever is available to you. If the opener bids 2 or 3 no trump, all responder bids are natural. Okay, and after no trump, all the different various conventions are on also, like Stayman and Jacobi transfers and so forth. Okay, so, and we've gone through a lot of detail of this in the previous lesson, so I'm not going to go into any more detail now. Now, here's where we really get into some of the meat of Kokish. Okay, is where the opener has bid 2 clubs, and then the responder has bid 2 diamonds waiting, says, hey, I've got something. Okay, now, with the balanced hand, okay, the opener is going to want to be able to describe his or her strength. Okay, so with 20 to 21 high card points and a balanced hand, it bids 2 no trump. Okay, now note, this includes 5 hearts and 5 spades, 5 hearts or 5 spades, because we're going to assume that you're going to be using puppet after the 2 no trump. Okay, and next, if we have so with 20 to 21, you're going to open 2 no trump instead of 2 clubs. If it's got 22 to 23, you're going to bid 2 clubs. The response is 2 diamonds. Bid 2 no trump. Okay, that shows 22 to 23. If you've got 24 to 26, okay, you can bid 2 clubs, and 2 hearts is an artificial bid. It's a relay to 2 spades. So you bid 2 hearts, your partner bids 2 spades, and then you bid 2 no trump. Now you've said, okay, I've got 24 to 26, and it still gives you the capability of being able to do this with 5 hearts or 5 spades. And the other, no trump conventions are still available to you. And then likewise, if you've got 27 to 28, I think it's only happened once in my life so far. Okay, it goes 2 clubs, 2 diamonds by the responder, 3 no trump. So you see, instead of 2 no trump, 3 no trump. So you've got 27 to 28. Okay, and if you got this super hand, 29 plus high card points, which has never happened to me yet in my life, I'm still waiting. I'll probably die first, but it's 2 clubs, 2 hearts, which is a relay to 2 spades. The responder obliges by bidding 2 spades, and then you bid 3 no trump. You can see this is a nice sequence. Okay, so you can show any one of these strengths, okay, which you can't do in 2 diamonds waiting. So let's look at the situation where we don't have a balanced hand, but we've got a suit. Okay, so now, okay, if you've got 5 or more hearts and 4 to 5 cards in a second suit, after the 2 diamonds, you can bid 2 hearts. Okay, and that is a forced relay to 2 spades. So you got 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. Okay, now the responder is going to always is going to almost always bid 2 spades. Now there are some exceptions to that. because the responder may not have any hearts at all, or need to clarify his or her hand at that particular point, saying, I've got a long suit, and that's the only thing where I can really help you. Okay, now this is a little bit tricky here. Instead, after the two hearts and the two spades relay, he bids two no trump. This is a transfer bid. Okay, what it does, it transfers the openers back to three clubs. Okay, and it says, hey, partner, I've got 6+ clubs, and they're reasonable clubs. Okay, so then the opener is going to bid three clubs. So what we've just done is right side the hand. Okay, so we do the same thing with three clubs, which is a transfer to diamonds, and three diamonds is because the opener has bid hearts, indicating they probably have hearts. They have hearts or a strong balanced hand. Okay, three diamonds is a transfer to spades. Okay, so in all of these situations where two hearts is bid, we have the ability to right side the hand when the responder has a strong suit of their own. Now, okay, let's look at the situation where the responder doesn't have a long suit of their own, and they accept the relay by bidding two spades. Now, like we've talked before, if you bid two no trump there, that shows 25 to 26 high card points. But if you bid three clubs, now here's a really interesting thing. What it shows is, hey, partner, I started out with 5 hearts and 4 to 5 clubs. So it gives you the capability of describing those really hard to describe hands with a really strong opening. So the responder has a capability of picking the suit where you've got the best fit and the greatest probability of making the game contract or the slam. Okay, that's something that's totally missing from the other two clubs' response conventions. 3 diamonds says I've got 5 hearts, 4 to 5 diamonds. 3 hearts says I've got 6+ hearts. So you can see that you're clarifying both the number of cards that you have in hearts and whether you've got a second suit of 4 cards. Okay, and in the 3 spade bid, it's a little bit different because you're actually denying having 5 spades. You're showing exactly 5 hearts and 4 spades. Notice it does not describe what the other 4 cards are. Okay, so you still could have a singleton, you could have a void and so forth, but it gives you the capability of fully describing the shape of your hand. And 2 no trump after the sequence shows 28 plus. So it gives you this really great versatile capability of describing the opener's hand. Now, the same is true if you've got 5+ spades. Okay, instead of bidding, it's 2 clubs, 2 diamonds. Instead of bidding 2 hearts, which is a relay to 2 spades, you bid 2 spades. Okay, and this is a relay to 2 no trump. Okay, and you could have 5 spades and a second 4 to 5 card suit, or you could have 6+ spades. Okay, so now, but remember, because you bid 2 spades, which is the relay to 2 no trump, you're denying having the strong balanced hand. So in response to the 2 no trump, the responder should bid 2 no trump. Now, of course, unless they've got a really strong uh, 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 suit of their own. Okay, in this case, 6+ clubs or 6+ diamonds, they can bid that directly. Now, notice here that Kokish does not give you the capability to right side those hands. Okay, so the weaker hand is going to be the with clubs or diamonds is going to be the trump suit. But you can't have perfection everywhere, but it gets pretty close. Now, if the responder bids 2 no trump, accepting the transfer. Okay, the opener can now describe his or her hand. If it bids 3 clubs, says, I got 5 spades, 4 to 5 clubs. Okay, 3 diamonds, 5 spades, 4 to 5 diamonds. 3 hearts, 5 spades, 4 to 5 hearts, and 3 spades, 6+ spades. So again, we're clarifying the number of cards we have in the suit, and we're just showing the shape of the hand. If we've got a two-suiter, it allows us the capability of doing that while still opening at two clubs. Now you'll notice that all of these situations where we've got 5 card suit and 4 to 5 in the other suit is the 4 to 5 cards in the lower ranking suit, except for the 5 hearts and 4 spades in the previous slide. Okay, because if we had, let's say, 5 diamonds and 4 spades, and this hand, a strong hand, we're probably either going to reverse or we're going to take a different approach to bidding. Okay, now after so uh, you can see that we have the capability of differentiating. If we go after 2 no trump, the opener then bids 3 clubs. He's showing 6 plus clubs and so forth. All right, so let's take a look at some examples here. Okay, and it looks like the animation might work here. I'm not sure whether it will or not, but let's see. Okay, in this first hand, the opener's got 4, 8, 12, 15, 18, 20, 21 points. Okay, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 losers. That's a key. You've got to have 22 plus points or less than or equal to 4 losers. He has 4 less than or equal to 4, so he's going to bid 2 clubs. Okay, and now the responder has got 4, 7, 9, 10. They're going to be looking for slam on this hand because he knows they're close to 30 plus points. Okay, now he's got a strong spade suit. He's got the king, queen. Okay, so that's the requirement for being able to show another suit. So what he's going to do here is he's going to show that suit by showing 2 spades alert. It's a strong 2-spade bid. Why is it being alerted? Because the opener now knows that the responder has 5 plus spades, the ace and king, or king and queen, or the ace queen. Okay, that's a lot of information, and the opponents deserve to be informed of that. So he goes, well, okay, my partner's got the king, queen, and 5 plus. I've got 2. Okay, so he says, I've got the ace, king, I got here, and so forth. Let's take a little bit more look at it. I'm going to tell my partner what suit I have. I've got diamonds. Okay, and now the responder comes back and bids 3 spades. So now what does the opener know? The opener knows he's got 6 plus spades. Okay, so he can count probably the ace, king, queen. That's 8. They're probably going to break. I probably got 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if we got slam or not, but he's going to investigate it now. So he's going to bid 4 no trump because the suit of spades we're playing 30-14 kickback. Okay, and he bids 4 no trump, asking for the key cards. And they're going to explore slam. Okay, and in this case, they're going to find out that he's going to show 2 with the queen, 1, 2 with the queen. So, oh Lord, that's great. Okay, and I know he's got the ace of clubs, so that's covered. Now he's going to ask for the specific king. So he bids 5 no trump, and it comes back and he says 5 clubs, no king. Okay, so remember, spades is trump, so he's going to he actually that he actually should bid 5. This should be 6 spades. He should bid 6 spades here. This is an error. So I'll try to fix that and remember to fix that in the handout. Let me write that down. This is slide 8. Slide 8. And I'm going to make that 5 spades. Okay. All right. So let's look at the next example now. In the next example, we've got another hand. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 losers. So we're going to open 2 clubs. We've got strong spades again. I'm going to bid 2 spades. Going to bid I don't know why he's doing this. Okay. It should be 3 diamonds. I don't know why we did that, but that's 3 diamonds. He's going to bid 3 spades again. 3 no trump. He decided to bid 3 no trump for some reason. Okay, and he's going to pass. Now, the reason he bid 3 no trump is he knows he's got the partner. He's got the spades cover. He's got a weakness there. He knows it's covered, and he's probably going to be able to take 9 tricks in his own hand. Okay, so it's that gives you a lot more information uh, in order to make the appropriate bids. Okay, let's take a look at another example here. One, two, three, four. We've got 5 losers here. Okay, so we got 5 losers. We've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 22 points. So we've got 22. It's a balanced hand. We're going to bid 2 clubs. Our partner's going to bid 2 diamonds positive. He's got 2 queens plus a jack. Okay, now, what do we want to do? We're going to bid 2 no trump, showing 22 to 23 points. Okay, and the responder's just going to go, okay, I can buy that. I don't have any real suit I want to show. I'm going to bid 3 no trump. Now let's look at this one. A little bit stronger. We got 16, 22, 24. Now, how do we differentiate 24 from 22 to 23? Well, what we're going to do is bid 2 clubs again. And our partner bids 2 diamonds, positive, it's waiting, we'll call it whatever we want. And now what we're going to bid is 2 hearts. It's a transfer to 2 spades. Look at that. Okay, and our partner's going to oblige because they don't have anything that they want to show other than, hey, I'm waiting for you. Okay, bids 2 spades. Now what we do is we bid 2 no trump. Because we went through this transfer, we are now saying we've got 24 to 25. Cool. Okay, let's look at the next example. We've got a really strong hand. We got 16, 22, 24, 26 points. Golly, I wish I'd get this handed once. But one of the things that happens when you get a really strong hand like this, it gets boring because it may not end up being any real challenge to making the contract. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Again, we're going to open 2 clubs. He bids 2 diamonds. We go to 3 no trump. Look at that. We skipped over 2 no trump and we skipped making the transfer. All right. So for whatever reason, he's got a fairly weak hand. It says 26 plus 4, 5. That's 31. I don't know. He might be able to make a slam, but it really doesn't have any length in the suit, so he's going to pass. Let's look at this last one here. Okay, we've got 16, 22, 24, 27, 28. Boy, I bet you wish you could get this every hand. Okay, so we're going to bid 2 clubs, 2 diamonds again. Okay, 2 hearts. Going to transfer through that. He accepts it. We go to 3 no trumps, and I get 28 plus points. Now, 28 plus 5 is equal to 33. They deserve to be in slam somewhere. So he bids 4 club, initiating Gerber. Finds out he's got all 4 aces, and finds out he's got three of the kings. And let's see actually, because they've got an entry back over here, let's see, does this make? That's going to take 1, 2, 3 spades, 1, 2, 3 hearts. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so this is a little bit iffy. They're going to probably be in 6-no. Okay, but it's a little bit iffy. It's going to take a little bit of work. You've got some communication problems here. You got a potential finesse here in diamonds, but you have some communication problems in that you only have 1 entry to the dummy. So being able to take that finesse is going to be a little bit difficult. You're going to need the opponents to help you out a little bit, or you might be able to get a 4-3-3-3 break in hearts, and maybe the opponents will just accidentally help you out with the opening lead by doing something like leading a club or leading a diamond. If that works, then you're going to be have an easy time of it. Okay, let's take a look at this situation here. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 losers. We've got a suit, an unbalanced suit type of contract. Oh, 2 clubs. Our partner's got positive response, bids 2 diamonds. Now we bid 2 spades. Okay, and what we're going to do is bid 2 spades with a transfer to 2 no trump. Why? Why are we transferring to 2 no trump? Because we might only have 5 spades, and we might have 4 of another suit. So our partner's going to bid 2 no trump. They're accepting the transfer. Now we bid 3 spades, saying, hey, I've got 6+ spades. This becomes a no-brainer. The responder really doesn't have any additional values that they want to show by initiating control bids. They just bid 4 spades. Okay, if they had an ace or a king and they wanted to show a control, they could bid that below game, telling their partner they had it. Let's look at this situation here. It's pretty much the same, except we've got 5 spades and 4 hearts. Now, you cannot bid 2 clubs with this hand if you're using straight 2 diamonds waiting. Okay, you can, but it's dangerous because you don't know which suit is the one that should be trump. Should it be spades? Should it be hearts? Maybe your partner's got 4 or 5 hearts and no spades. So if you open 2 clubs and bid 2 spades, you may be in deep shimsky. Okay, but Kokish allows us to take care of that. If we're going to bid 2 clubs, partner bids 2 diamonds, we bid 2 spades, transferring the no trump. Our partner says, okay, I'll do what I'm supposed to. He bids 2 no trump. And now we bid 3 hearts, and our partner knows that we've got 5 spades and 4 to 5 hearts. That's a lot of information. Now, because he's got 3 spades, it's a no-brainer. He just bids 4 spades. Now, let's take a look at this one here. We've got 5 spades again, 4 hearts, okay, and so forth. They've got 1, 2, 3 losers. Stronger hand yet. We bid two clubs. Our partner's got minimals, got 6. That's pretty nice, though. Bids 2 diamonds waiting. Bids 2 spades with transfer no trump. He does it again. Okay. He accepts the transfer and the opener bids 3 hearts. Now he knows, hey, I've got my partner, the opener's got 5 spades, 4 hearts. Okay, he says, okay, that's a no-brainer. We don't want to be in spades. We want to be in hearts. He bids 3 no trump. Why did he bid 3 no trump? Well, it's often the situation where the 3 no trump, if you can make 4 of a major, you can make 4 no trump if you've got the appropriate number of blockers in the various suits. Okay, and he knows his partner's got a really strong hands. He's got a stopper and diamonds, a stopper and clubs. So even though a 4-4 fit is better than a 5-2 fit, and it could be better in terms of a suit contract because of the roughing capability, the odds are, because of their strength, they're going to be able to make an equal number of tricks in no trump. He bids 3 no trump. And no trump over a major is always going to give you 10 more points in terms of the score. Okay, that's huge in terms of match point play. Not so much if you're playing imps, but in match point play, it's 10 points is an infinite amount. Let's take a look at another example here. We've got 5 spades, 4 hearts. Okay, we've got 1, 2, we've got 3, 4 losers. So we've got 2 clubs. We've got 6, 7, 8. We're going to be a little bit stronger here. Okay, two diamonds. We're going to bid 2 no trump again. Okay, we're going to bid 2 spades. Going to bid 3 hearts, showing we've got 4 to 5 spades, 4 to 5 hearts. Now, because we've got a singleton, which is significantly different than having a doubleton. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to bid 4 hearts. So you see how they can use this information to determine what's the optimum contract. Okay, so and as it works out, I would say that 4 spades is 4 hearts is the superior, the best contract overall for this hand. Let's look at some more examples here. Now, this is the cases where we've got with a 2 hearts negative. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 losers, 2 clubs. Look, oh my goodness, look at this. We've got 0 points. He bids 2 hearts. I said, I got a bust hand. Okay, and he comes back and he says, all right, I'm going to tell you what my suit is. It's spades. Okay, and he comes back and says, I've got a horrible bust hand. Now, how do I give the second negative? Well, it's the lowest bid of 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, or 3 no trump. So we can make the bid 3 clubs. Well, no, I take that back. We could, but we've got 3 spades. So we've got a fit. So we're going to bid 4 spades. You go, well, you're going to bid 4 spades with that crap? Yes, I'm going to bid four spades with that crap because we have no idea how strong our partner is. All right. Now, the question is, how many is it going to make four spades? Probably not. Okay. It's probably going to go down one. Unfortunately, that's probably the situation that's going to occur. Okay. But you roll the dice, and sometimes you get the bear, and sometimes the bear gets you. All right, let's take a look at this one. Two clubs. Okay, we've got a bust again. Two hearts and bust. Okay, two spades. In this case, we don't have a fit, so we want to give our partner the second negative, showing that we have a 0 to 2 point two cards. Okay, and that's going to be the minimum bid of three clubs, three diamonds, or three no trumps. So we're going to bid three clubs, the second negative. The opener goes, I've got one, two, three, four. He's going to bid three spades. Now, this is the only time that you're going to end up in a contract below game once you open up two clubs. Okay, so he's got enough information to look at his or her hand and say, I do not want to go to game. Okay, so he can actually play this hand at three, and he'll probably make it. Okay, because he's got four losers, and unless something weird happens, he's going to make the three spades. Okay, let's take a look at this hand here. We've got two spades, two clubs again. We've got a bust hand, but it's a little bit stronger bust hand. We've got two, three, four, five. Okay, so we're going to bid two hearts again. It's a bust. Okay, it comes back and bids two spades. So what do we want to do now? Okay, we don't want to show a second negative because that would show 0 to 2 points. So what do we want to bid here? Okay, we're going to bid two no trump for a balanced hand. Notice that two no trump is not part of the second negative sequence. So he's saying, hey, I've got the upper range of the bust hands. I've got 3 to 6 points. Okay, now the opener can now judge what he or she wants to do, and he says, "Well, I want to be able to tell I'm strong enough. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bid four spades." Now he could have bid three spades, showing that he had six plus spades. Okay, but in this case, he says 6 points. I've got 4, 8, 12, 15, 17, 19, 20. 6 points is 26. I should be able to figure out a way of making the game. Okay, and can he? Probably. Okay, because he's got an entry into the diamonds, a winner. So he's got one, two losers, and then potentially a third loser in spades, and he's going to get over there and take that finesse. If he loses it, he makes four. If the finesse holds, he may make five. He might still only make four because the king might not fall on the next trick. Okay, let's take a look at another example here. Okay, we've got another relatively strong hand, 4, 8, 12, 15, 17, 18. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losers. We should not open this hand two clubs, okay, because it is not strong enough. We got one. Well, wait, take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. The queen doesn't count as a loser. Okay, so we're opening it as two clubs. If that was a jack, we wouldn't be strong enough. Okay, so we've got a bust hand against. Against, we've got 3, 4, 5. Okay, we bid two no trump. He's got he's in essence saying, I've got a balanced hand. Well, he shouldn't. Let's see. He should bid. Okay, he's got, the question now becomes, what's he going to do? Is he going to bid spades, or is going to show a balanced hand? Now, it is kind of stylish, but my tendency here is I would bid two no trump because I don't want to tell my partner I've got 6 plus spades. Okay, I only have five. I've got coverage in all four of the suits. Now, granted, my clubs aren't all that great, but I'm hoping that my partner has several clubs and has some values in clubs such that they can't run the suit. So I'm going to bid two no trump, and my partner is going to bid three no trump as the second negative. Okay, and actually, that's not a second negative. Uh, just a progression to three no trump. I'll fix that. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, now I've got another example here. We've got one, two, three, four losers again, two clubs. We've got, well, this is a true bust. It's got 3 points. We're going to bid two hearts. Okay, going to come back and bid two spades. He comes back and he bids four spades, again, because he's got three spades. Okay, and that's actually the same example I think that we had before. I think I'm redundant there, but now we've got a six-card spade suit. One, two, three, four. Bids two clubs. We've got a terrible hand here. Two hearts, two spades. What we're going to do now is show that second negative by bidding three clubs. And yep, this one's a repeat of the previous one. So I guess I'm doubled these up. Let's see, is this the same? Probably. Okay, so it appears that I need a little bit of editing there, but that pretty much takes care of it. But really, the most important thing about it is Kokish is not that complicated, and it does give you some great capabilities in terms of differentiating the strength of balanced hands, and also of handling those hands with 5-4 shapes, and also differentiating that then from a hand with six cards in the suit. Okay, so see if I can. There's pause recording, stop recording. Okay, so we can go ahead and do that, and we'll stop.